a different set of interviews about
The bad state of roads in this country have been well chronicled on this particular station and beyond. Now, the rehabilitation of such roads are done with funds from the road fund. Now, a major contributor to the road fund are the tolls that we pay, at toll booths such as these. Now, these toll booths, about 35 or 36 of them around the country, have come under scrutiny. They are citing the revenue that they generate. How are they, applied? Now, currently, we are at the Oyibi toll booth on the Adenta Dodowa stretch. We are trying to find out, is this toll booth serving its purpose? In the past, there used to be one lane on each side. Now, it's been expanded, and some say it's helped with the reduction of traffic. But is that the case? Also, we'll be speaking to some citizens who live along the stretch to find out whether or not they are happy with the application of the monies that are taken from them in the morning when they're going to work and in the evening when they are returning. You're watching the Citi Newsroom as we put the spotlight on the toll booths across the country. Are they serving their purpose? Should they be relocated? Should we look at automation more seriously? My name is Bobiose, and this is the Citi Newsroom. At the Oyibi toll booth, where you see a number of cars that are making their way to different toll booths. Currently, you have about 1, 2, 3, 4 or so toll booths attending to all manner of cars that are coming from different parts of the Dodowa Oyibi area. Now, what you typically see is that saloon cars are expected to pay about 50 pesos. Pickup and vans are expected to pay about 1 cedi. Now, they drive up to the toll booths and hand over their monies to the branded ladies. In the past, we used to have only 1 lane on each side, but currently the road has been expanded, and to some extent, it is helping with a reduction in traffic. So cars are not spending as much time as they did in the past. But is that the case throughout? We would love to speak to some residents in these parts to find out if this is the case all day long from morning till evening, or if there are different stories depending on the time of the day you actually visit these spots. You've been living here for how long?
2 years now. Yeah.
Now, give me your experience with regards to the placement of the toll booth and how it's helped or affected traffic in this area.
When I came during the 1 year, it was very bad. Even when you are coming home, you have to stay, in town to and wait for time to pass by before you come. But now it has improved. When you're coming from Oyarifa to Dodowa, now the traffic is quite okay.
It's better?
Yeah, it's better than the 2 years back that I came around.
At all times of the day?
Yes, yes. And now it's double. Yeah. When you are coming in and you are going out, it's also double. So now it has improved.
Do you think that, with regards to the traffic situation, you think it's gotten better? Can it improve, and what do you think can be done to improve that?
Oh, since at first it wasn't like that, and now there's been some changes, then I think they should rather improve it as well, to reduce much traffic. Yeah.
So normally, how much time do you spend in the morning when you are?
Oh, just like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you are gone.
All right, sir.
Yeah.
All right, sir. So you're in a position to tell us about traffic situation around the toll booth and all of that. Well, what's your experience?
My experience basically is the traffic situation now, I think, is better than before. Traffic situation, I may say, is better than before. It used to be quite hectic here.
Okay. Speaking about that, back in the day, what was the traffic situation like when it was 1 lane? What was it like?
Quite hectic. Sometimes you have to queue from down there, beyond the university, before you get to the toll booth. Until I think 1 or 2, something was done around, when we realized some improvement at the toll booth. So basically, I may say the traffic situation is not bad though.
This family here, they've actually been living in these parts for about 9 years, and we just want to find out from them what is the history with traffic in these parts, especially around the toll booth. Ma, how are you doing, and what's your name?
I'm doing well. I'm Emefa.
Emefa?
Yeah.
Emefa what, please?
Jancy.
Jancy,
yes,
nice. So talk to me. You've been here for 9 good years. What has been the traffic situation like throughout the years?
Initially, this road, you can even get up anytime, any hour and go to work. Okay. But now, you wake up at even 5:30, there is traffic. And the road too is very bad. Yeah.
All right, so from your house to, say, maybe Adenta or something, how long did it used to take you? 9 years, 5 years ago?
Initially, you can use 5 minutes or 10 minutes to get to Adenta or Medina. But now 30 minutes, 45, you are on your way. 1 hour cry, you are on the way.
You need to wake up.
Wake up extra early. It's just too bad.
What?
The traffic bills from Amahia to Barrier.
So, well, you're seeing a different manner of cars, from salon cars to minivans, all line up, making their way orderly to the Oyibi toll booth. Now, you find that immediately they get to about 100 meters to the toll booth, they have no other option than to fall into a number of huge potholes. You either maneuver your way around it, but whatever you do, you would have to fall into the pothole. Taxis, minivans, private cars all have no option than to go through this particular experience. Now, the road has been expanded into 2 lanes as you approach the toll booth, and it is indeed helping in the reduction of traffic and time spent. But all commuters who use this particular stretch complain about the fact that the nature of the road is bad for them. They believe that the potholes here are bad, and they feel that the monies they are paying are not being used judiciously, because they are saying if they are spending 1 city in and out and almost 2 cities every day, they feel that their money should be used judiciously, such that even the roads next to the toll booth behind me are fixed. But as you can see, the roads have not been fixed. So we're going to speak to some residents to get a measure of their frustration with the nature of the roads around the Oyibi Dodowa toll booth right here on the Citi Newsroom. How long have you lived in this?
7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
So, I mean, what is your frustration, I mean, with regards to the toll here?
We pay a lot of toll, but the road is not good. Just around the toll is not good. If you move forward, there's a big pothole there, which is very serious.
Yes.
You have to swerve for another car to come, and it creates a lot of accidents over the days. If they don't fix the road for us, we'll stop paying the toll.
Oh, how?
Why should we be paying toll whilst even where you pay the toll, the road is not good?
Oh, no, senior, but they say you need to pay the tolls so that we're able to maintain.
What about those we've paid over the days? The tolls we've paid over the years, what about those ones?
So what's your message, I mean, like to
fix the roads? You understand? They should fix the road. Look, if you drive from Adenta to I stay at Ayikuma to Ayikuma, you see how bad the road is. Too much potholes that you have to be swerving all the time, and which is creating accidents. They should fix those things.
No, so I mean, stakeholders are saying that we are not paying enough tolls. The ones we should.
The toll that we are not paying.
I mean, you are paying 1 city, I guess.
Yes.
So possibly we should consider paying more.
If you fix what the little we pay, we want to see what you use it for, then we'll pay more. But we are not seeing anything. Why should we pay more?
Wow.
We are not seeing anything. Look, just where the toll booth is, a lot of potholes are here. Why should we pay more whilst you can't even fix with the little that we pay?
Now in 7 years, has it changed? I mean, the toll booth, has it brought any improvement?
I've not seen any improvement.
Come on.
Oh, I'm serious. I've not seen any improvement.
What was it like in the past before the toll booth?
Before the toll booth came, it was just one way here and there. And it was okay. It was okay. Now that they said there's a toll, that they are taking toll for whatever development, and they've even opened up the place, nothing better has happened. So, thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful. All right, so he is actually threatening that if they are not, if they do not see any improvement with regards to the state of the roads around the toll booth and beyond, he will possibly consider not paying any tolls at all. That is, a threat from a citizen who actually lives along this stretch. We'll do well to speak to some more people just to get a sense of what needs to be done to improve the situation around the toll booths on this stretch and other parts of the country. What exactly is your issue with the sighting of the toll booth?
My issue is, before and after the toll booth, we pay every day. But you get there and you see that this one, you don't even call it a pothole, it's manhole. and people kept complaining. Sometimes when you get it, it's very difficult for you to pay because you pay and then you don't see the use of the revenue. And every day you are applying here. Meanwhile, we assume even the toll here alone can even do dual carriage from Medina to Dodowa. What we collect here alone. But every day it's the same thing. You complain to the attendants there and they tell you it's not their issue. It's the authorities.
Okay.
They tell you it's the authorities. It's not their issue. But they kept collecting. So sometimes we always fight with them. Now why are they collecting the money? Okay. It's very reluctant for you to pay.
Okay, now,
Issue.
so I mean, what you are saying is that, I mean, the dualization of the road is, I mean, like, it's important. I see that
A lot of people are moving here now. You see, people are residing here now. So when you wake up from like 5:30 there, the traffic all the way from Oyibi Junction to Adenta Barra is very difficult.
it's very, very difficult.
It's very difficult.
All right,
And there's no access route to apply. It's just one way.
Okay.
And then they're told to, you see, as you watch down there, you see the place? Yeah, it's too much. So at least they need to fill that place too for us.
But are you comfortable with the toll you are paying? That in terms of the amount, I mean, there have been suggestions that we need to actually, increase the amount.
Definitely, we need to pay revenue to take care of the country.
Yeah.
But you are paying the revenue, you are not seeing the use of the revenue. That is the problem we have. We don't have problem paying, but they are not using it to do the necessary thing to be done for us, and that is why we are complaining.
All right, sir.
Yeah.
All right, sir. Thank you.
So if authorities can do something for us, fine, because we knew we have highway people moving on this road, and they are saying this. So what is the use of being in the office? Is it to wear suit and tie?
Okay.
You need to be on the ground. That's what we want.
All right. When it comes to the road tolls, for them, that would aid in improving and also maintaining our roads better. But for some stakeholders, I mean, paying the road tolls and not seeing any improvement in the roads is really not the way to go. I have a gentleman here. Senior, how are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Great. So you live where exactly and where do you work?
I live in Oyibi.
Okay.
And I work at Accra, around the Akwaje interchange.
Awesome. So I just saw you using this particular toll booth on the Oyibi Dodowa road. What do you make of the placement of this toll booth and its relevance in this part?
Okay, so in the first place, I'm not sure the toll booth is relevant because today there are several bypasses to this toll booth. A lot of places people are living all over. We find other routes to bypass this toll booth. Beyond that, it creates a lot of traffic. It is in town. Okay. By now, this should be moving towards beyond Dodowa because it's also Greater Accra. Yeah. So in the first place, it's not sited well. Two, or it has lost its relevance. Let me put it that way. Two, have you seen the pothole there?
Yeah.
Before coming to a toll booth, you have to hit a pothole. Everybody, it's not even a single pothole. The road is totally destroyed. You come and pay 1 cedi. After paying the 1 cedi, then you move and go and hit another pothole before you go. So the toll booth is in between two potholes. And they are charging money. Sometimes I wonder, the last time they came to put up, when you go back there, you will see they've come to put, where is it? You will see they've come to put charges of toll booths. So the Ghana Highways Authority was able to come and put this, please, can you capture that? This billboard,
Okay,
there are charges on it.
Yeah.
That tells you how much you're supposed to pay at the toll booth. They came, saw the potholes, put up this and said we should go and pay. And then yet didn't see the need to fix the potholes. Sometimes I wonder who we are working for.
Okay, so I mean, in your opinion, in terms of the funds that are being collected, are there things that need to be done to improve the situation? What specifically?
Yes. First and foremost, I think the road in itself should be expanded, and you should also consider adding toll booths as well. And I think if we even come to a stage where we can use some form of electronic system where you don't have to be slowing down to be paying and all that. And also the road in itself is very bad. It's so disheartening to pay. Every day I pay at least 1 cedi. Meanwhile, the road in itself, it's so sometimes I feel like I'm throwing my money away because this is where you take the money. At least not any at all. We should see some value for money sort of here. So we don't see. So I wonder where if here you don't even improve on it. I wonder where you go and use the fund to improve on. So it's I'm in a serious way.
All right, so following the many complaints by the commuters on this particular Oyibi Dodowa stretch around the toll booth, we're going to try and see if we can speak to the manager who mans the 4 toll booths around here to get him to tell us what exactly is happening with regards to the usage of the revenue they are taking. If he agrees to speak on camera, I would have him speak to us. I hear he's here. See if we can get to have a word with him. Hello, sir. How you doing, sir? Please, would you be kind enough to speak to us on Citi TV?
Now, please, I cannot do that.
You can do that. Why not? Why not, sir?
You see, in every institution, you
Yeah.
have communication department.
All right,
They
all
are
right.
in charge of those kind of this communication.
So you can speak to us now.
Yes, please.
On, for example, the usage of the people's complaint about the portals around the toll booth.
For the purpose of one thing, I can't do that.
You can't do that.
Yes, please.
All right, sir. Thank you so much.
I
Good.
called the woman. The woman said he will speak to one of you.
All right, all right. So.
I'll call you right now.
All right, all right. So he's saying that he, as himself, cannot speak to us, but then he's contacting one of his superiors to possibly speak to us on phone.